All right. What's up, everybody? Really appreciate you all. Thank everybody for tuning in. Um, we're going to talk about the tale of two different stories seeking a common goal, seeking redemption in a sense, seeking a second chance, or some people can say maybe this is the third or fourth chance both for these guys. But these two Cowboys guys are seeking a common goal, and that common goal is to propel their legacy, to rewrite history, to look at this thing and say to themselves, maybe, just maybe, we can find a new avenue, rewrite the history, rewrite the stories of time, of our legacy, and how we can rewind to a place that everybody can say at the end of the day, boy, oh boy, we accomplished a goal. Yes, the tailgate report. Shout out to you, Mark Holmes. Really appreciate you. Hey, I got to get some of this vitamin D one way or another. Cowboys Nation, y'all know how this thing go. Texas weather is always crazy, right? Shout out to Houston, Texas. Shout out to your East Side, Harold. Really appreciate you. All right, so these things like this, Cowboy Nation, when we look at it, we can say to ourselves, maybe, just maybe, Randy Gregory, the rules and the regulations is now in his favor. Oh, this other guy, Alden Smith. Did you guys get a chance to hear that the brother was sleeping under his car, not on top of the car, not beside the car, but under the car? Don't you know how much of a second chance for him to be able, and I do know that he had multiple chances, but this right here, this second chance is new life, for him to rewrite the history. Man, oh man, oh man, this can change a lot of things. And on top of that, yes, Locks, he was sleeping under the car. Oh my goodness. And now he have the chance to play for the greatest organization of all time, the Dallas Cowboys. Let that sink into your mind. The greatest organization. And when you look at it, you will say to yourself, man, why do he get a chance? Why not just go into this draft and get some of these young bucks? Why not look at it like this? He messed up, let him go work at Walmart somewhere. But there was more than one team that was thinking about good old Alden Smith. More than one team. And I look at it like this. I think that deep down in my heart, if Paul Tagliabue was still the commissioner during those times, that half of these guys wouldn't be hit with these type of nefarious suspensions and things like that. Now, as far as Alden Smith, you can say with the domestic violence, there's nothing to be not cautious of, or there's nothing to be like gloss over, what have you. We really have to pay attention to that, and especially the bomb threat situation. But have he matured? There's a study out there that says that most males don't mature to their max male capacity until they're at the age of 24, 25. Believe it or not. That's just how it goes. That's just the craziest of the craziest thing of it all. And I remember when I was 24 and 25, I wasn't making those type of mistakes, but I was making some crazy decisions. And I want people to understand there's a difference between a mistake and a decision. A bad decision, and let me break this down, man. A bad decision would be this right here. Shout out to you, Rock Lee. A bad decision is you getting behind the wheel of an operated vehicle or automobile or what have you, and you drunk, let's say, 4 glasses of Hennessy. That's a bad decision. And then you say, okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna close my eyes. That's a bad decision. That's not making a mistake. You know, a lot of time people say, well, I just made a mistake. No, 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 no. A mistake would be you just so happen to sneeze while you were driving and you miss count of the road or something like that, and you hit the side banks or something like that. That's a mistake. So those are the difference between the two. So I think that these boys, they didn't make bad mistakes, they made bad decisions. And as they mature in their life, they can look at it and say, okay, well, I'm now going to rewrite the history, and I'm going to put on this silver and blue, and we're going to make sure that everybody remember my name in a positive way, in a collective way, whereas we're going to make the quarterback pay. Think about this, how they're going to utilize, dare I say, and Randy Gregory and Alden Smith, blitzing off of that edge on the right side. Look, we're not looking for those guys to be starters. No, we're looking for those guys to come in as rotational pieces, sprinkle in, dare I say, a Tyrone Crawford. Let him be that guy, that wisdom, that understanding of the game, and sit there and say, okay, I bring in these type of things to the game. But the actual catalyst to it all would be the Randy Gregory. Oh, and the Alden Smith. You got two for the price of one, basically, or less than the price of one. You see how much money they paid for Robert Quinn, the Chicago Bears? You see how much money? Boy, it was a lot of money they paid for him. And now we looking at it. If these two can get this type of situation for the nation, 3 or 4 sacks apiece, then we're winning. Shout out to you, DJ. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to you, Locks, again. Thank you for tuning in to the nation. Let me know how you guys feel about good old Randy Gregory. Oh, good old Alden Smith. Now, I do know that the other end of it will be this right here, Cowboy Nation. Oh, Alden, he haven't played in, what, 5 years? That's a long time. Yes, I was arrested for disorderly conduct, passed field sobriety test, and this is a favor to the nice Pro Blue at .38. He was in disbelief. This is from Jim Law. Shout out to you, Jim Law, for being transparent. Look, we all love when people be transparent out there. Shout out to you, man. I'm glad that you were able to walk around and get around now. We all make mistakes, right? This is not going to be a top 3 wide receiver. No. And here's the thing is with Desmond Bryant, and I love doing a Q&A with you all. That's so everybody can know that this is just true, authentic. I'm saying this over and over again. We love Des Bryant. But, man, did you guys check out some of these wide receivers that's in this draft? Oh, my goodness. I think that you should not sully and denigrate them. You should not gloss over them. I think that this particular coaching staff already know that deep down in their hearts, they don't have the longitude and latitude like, dare I say, a Jason Garrett. But they do know that we got to hit this game plan and we got to roll deep. This wide receiver class is deep. Did y'all see Jalen Reagor? Look, his father played football, which is cool. And when you think about it, he's short, shifty. He's built right in a sense. He's not like this skinny build. He's built right, meaning that he's built compact like a doggone running back who can give you a little wiggle action. And on top of that, he come from a system where he's comfortable punt returns and kickoff returns. So I look at all of those things, and we would say, well, we need some help at those categories. It's time out for not being the person or the team of, dare I say, not getting these necessary yards as a punt return, kick return. That element is what we need to improve on, flipping the field. Those elements right there, flipping the field, being able to get a shorter field for Ezekiel Elliott, getting a shorter field for Amari Cooper, getting a shorter field for Michael Gallup, getting a shorter field for Blake Jarwin. Reagor is from the DFW. Yes. So my thing is, Cowboy Nation, we can't set our tent on Reagor. KJ Hamler. We got Len Bowden. Oh, we got a whole slew of Claypool, Chase Claypool, Denzel Mims. There's so many wide receivers. So Jerry Jeudy, if CeeDee Lamb is not there. There's so many opportunities to improve and increase this team. Yeah, now let me go back to the main topic. Get them reinstated and get them in shape and go with the flower. This is from my guy, Brian Bradford. Really appreciate you. Yes, I do know that we put the cart in front of the horse. I do know that, but yeah, the initial plan is to get both of those guys reinstated. Yeah, get both of those guys reinstated by Commissioner Roger Goodell. But like I said earlier, if Paul Tagliabue, I hope I said the man's name right, Tagliabue, yeah. Tagliabue, y'all say it with me, Paul Tagliabue. May he rest in peace. I think he passed away, right? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. If he's still alive, man, shout out to him. God bless. But Tagliabue, if he was still there, boy, oh boy, I think we wouldn't have had all of these crazy suspensions, nor we probably wouldn't see the NFL growing the way it is growing. Waste of roster spot. How y'all feel about Savion too? Rock Lee, what's good? Thoughts on taking T. Higgins if he dropped to the 51st pick? Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for the donation to help grow the nation. Your love and adulations for this thing goes a long way. At 51, it just depends. My thing is, he is a big body receiver. His route running is not as crisp and as sharp as I want it to be, but he is a big body wide receiver with decent speed there. So I think that he will make an impact if we get him or if we don't. He is big body, though. I'm pushing big body, can't stop it. For the 9-8, I gotta sell 1 million copies. Y'all remember that, huh? Eastside know all about that. Shout out to you, Eastside. I know you know all about that. Y'all let me know if y'all know all about that. Why do we need more edge? He got Smith and Gregory. This is from Tom Trey. You can never have too many edge rushers. You can never have too many edge rushers. Marcus Callaway, the best way, baby. What's good with you? Shout out to y'all, man. Yes, indeed. For the 9-8, I gotta sell 1 million copies. What? 15. Look, we can't have too many. You cannot have too many edge rushers. In my opinion, you just can't have too many. Gail Brandt said the same thing, and trust me, I've seen somebody said in the comment that, hey man, Gail Brandt, this is beyond him, you know. This is beyond him. This is a new league. This is salary cap league. Look, salary cap started, what, in 93, 94, 95? I think Gil Brandis is abreast to the knowledge of how this thing work out. Yes, and Tagliabue is still alive. Who died then? Oh, it was the NBA commissioner. Really appreciate you guys for making it understanding, giving me some true understanding. What was the NBA commissioner? He passed away, huh? My goodness, I'm putting people in the grave before it's their time. David Stern, okay, my bad. Shout out to Paul Tagliabue, man. Keep living, Paul. We need you to still be alive. So don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head, not my heart, Cowboy Nation. You know, I'm wrong on a lot of things. I'm only right on a few things, but you guys are right on everything, right? Yeah. All right, so here's the thing. When they get reinstated, because we're going to speak it into existence, when they do get reinstated, you know, I think that Roger Goodell going to have one more haymaker. He may hold their feet to the fire for a little bit longer. So I don't think that they're going to be reinstated like, let me see. I don't think that they're going to get reinstated like week 1, week 2. I think they're going to get reinstated like probably after our first bye week. So when the schedule come out, that's when they probably do the reinstatement of those guys. It's going to be like maybe on the latter part of, shout out to you, DJ. Yes, David Stern. May he rest in peace. We should get a safety. This is from Tom Trey. Y'all know I'm down with McKinney. Y'all know I'm down with McKinney, right? Y'all know I love McKinney. Y'all know I'm down with McKinney. I like McKinney because of the fact that he's one of those guys that can come down, hit in the box. He can play in the box. Grant Delpit, he's cool. He's like a polished cornerback playing at a safety position to me. He got range. He good hips, fluid. He's like a polished cornerback playing at a safety role, if I can put those in those terms. I like Grant Delpit, but I don't think that he's a dog as it relates to coming inside that box, giving you that box action. Man, giving you that thunder, ripping the ball away. Oh, and there's going to be another observation study tape coming out today. I just have to, put the pieces together. Shout out to DC_faithful on Instagram. This film is going to be on Amik Robertson. He's like a feisty, I hate to use the honey badger as a comparison, but he's like that. We need that sauce feistiness on this particular team. And yes, he's 5'8", 187 pounds. The brother need him a shake and a hamburger and some other things to get that body weight up. But the way he plays is just feistiness. Just pesky. You know, he's just gonna be like the flies at a barbecue, just all around. You know, you gotta try to smoke him out, and he's still flying around, flying in your ear and type of stuff. So my thing is, if we find a way to pick up that particular kid at 51st pick, that would be nice. You see, I don't think he will make it all the way to the 82nd pick. We should got a quarterback first in the first round. This is from Tom Trey. It just depends. It just depends on how this draft board falls. It just depends on how this draft board falls. Man, Okoye, Amari Cooper, 19 video is hilarious. We cracking up laughing. Oh, he made a video. I'm gonna have to watch Okoye media, see what he got. You really want CD? Mr. Wright said, I want CD. I want the CDs, baby. I want the CDs. I don't want nothing else. I want the CDs. I'm gonna have to see that video. I'm surprised it didn't come across my notification feed. So, and I'm part of the notification squad. So I wonder why I didn't get the notification for the nation, baby. What's up, James? Really appreciate you, fam. Yeah, what's good with you? I can't read that part of it. G2 Wavy, what's good with you? He says he really want, dare I say, a CD. What if Isaiah Simmons falls? Tom Trey. Boy, that's like saying if Michael Jackson was still alive. What if Michael Jackson was still alive? What if Prince was still alive? I don't think that Isaiah Simmons is going to fall. I don't think he's going to fall. But if he does, if 16 other teams are foolish to pass up on Isaiah Simmons, or even 15 or 14 teams, oh my goodness. Just close your eyes and imagine. We're in fantasy land. We are in the land of fantasy right now. You would have a Ha Clinton Dix, your high safety. You would have Jordan Hip Pocket Lewis as your left corner. Right corner will be Cheeto Awuzie. No, you flip it around, because Cheeto Awuzie will be your left corner. Jordan Hip Pocket Lewis be your right corner. You would have Isaiah Simmons rotating as your strong safety. In a pinch, he can also be your Sam linebacker. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy how the brother can play. That would just be nasty. I'll be like, thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session as you take a deeper look at Isaiah Simmons ripping through the league because they are foolish to allow him to drop. That'll be crazy. Boy, that'll be crazy, man. Yes, indeed, Locks. Really appreciate you, man, for making all of these comments here. Who else we got in here, man? What if they trade the pick this year and next year for Jamal Adams? The first round draft pick for Jamal Adams. That Jamal Adams, man, that's a story that never goes away, right? But the tale of two stories. Jamal Adams playing for the Jets, and now he's playing for, dare I say, the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, that would be nice, huh? I don't know, man. That would be nice, but I'm missing that first round draft pick. I am. You know, we love it from a positional stance for what Amari Cooper brought to the table. And a wide receiver value is higher than a safety's value, believe it or not. So I can see us burning the pick up for Amari Cooper. And if anybody have anything else to say, well, look at it like this. Amari Cooper gives you touchdowns. He gives you a sense of relevancy as it relates to wide receiver play. So I do like the fact that you can get a Jamal Adams, but he doesn't give you that much of a swing around as it relates to win to losses in a game. But I will say this. Jamal Adams on the Dallas Cowboys, it'll be next level nasty. And then you can say to yourself, maybe we okay. for the next 2 years. But I don't think that the Jets are going to look at it and say, that's all we want is a first-round draft pick. I think the Jets are going to be greedy. I think the Jets going to want an offensive lineman. I think the Jets going to want a first and a conditional first, or maybe 2 firsts, or a first and a second and a third, or something like that. They're going to want something ridiculous. And then they say, after you take Jamal Adams out on this date, we want you to pay for the meal. So that's the craziest thing of it all. Too expensive, yeah, DJ. So it will be a different situation if we can pick them up and don't have to pay for them, but that's not like how life works. So they want us to pick them up plus pay for them plus give them money. I would look at it like this. If you know that the Jets are trying to move on them, and if they don't want to pay for them, then allow them to release them or allow them to figure out the money side of it. Allow them to go through the headaches of those type of situations. Shout out to you, my Cowboys family. He said, I spoke about what I think is Jerry Jones' plan during these 18 digital interviews. Okay. I think that the combine interviews have the Cowboys all set for their decision at the 17th. So what did you say, my Cowboys family? You said that these shout out to y'all, man. And follow my Cowboys family. They got some great content. They're live like 95 at every night around 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. It could be 12 Florida time, and it could be 10 on the West Coast time. My thing is, let me see if I can read this, what you said. But I think that they are using these digital interviews to advertise that they will trade down. Okay, they will trade down. Huh. Oh, okay. Trying to soften the blows. Oh, I feel you. Here's the thing. I do know that life is all about smoke and mirrors, right? Life is all about what I can sell you because we are in a capitalistic society, right? You know, we are in a situation whereas even with this pandemic that's going around, you know, a lot of people scared to walk outside. They got the 10-foot rule, the 6-foot rule in certain states. And you know, people went from sneezing to God bless you to F you, man, get out of here, you know. We understand the world, right? We understand that. We can see things happening before it come at times. You know, the media leak out so many things. Like Bill Gates randomly, you know, I'm investing $10 billion in pharmaceutical. And I'm speaking about depopulations of the world, right? We understand it. We follow me along. I know you guys, you know, don't like the storyline, but it is what it is. It's just truth right now. Anybody invested in the $10 billion into something about to happen when you are already a billionaire. You just don't give up money for free. And then just the other day, he's talking about clearing digital vaccine, the vaccination for the nation. I'm giving you guys a lot of information right now. Digital vaccination, digital vaccine. Why is that important, Law? Oh, because if I just left South Africa or Brazil, or if I just came from the islands, or if I just came from, let's say, China, how would you know that if Law is medically cleared? Oh, because he got the digital vaccine. He just held his phone up to this scanner right here, so he's free to enter. Oh, who invested into that? Billions of dollars into that process there. Digital vaccination. Oh, Bill Gates. Oh, so right now, when you see a group of people, you don't know whether or not they are asymptomatic, whether they're carrying or not, right? This person could be carrying COVID. But now, before you enter into a stadium filled with people or a basketball arena filled with people, they can have the software and the technology now. And this is not me trying to sell it, right? But this is what they're leaning towards. They can have the software and the technology to scan Law and say, okay, he's Ebola free. He can go into this venue. He won't affect anybody else. It's easier to sell it now that everybody's scared of their neighbor. Man, we used to give handshakes to random strangers. People used to trust people so much, you would blindly walk into a car or get into a car. and say, hey, I'm Ubering my way around, not even knowing the history of that person. You would actually, dare I say, go stay at somebody's house. What they call that, Airbnb? Stay at a total stranger house without knowing what's going on and say, well, hey, I can stay at this person's house for a fair market value or value rate less than a five-star hotel. But now all of that stuff is gone just like that. The trust is gone. Public trust is gone. Because fear is all around us. New York is empty now. But now we can see the way things are being guided, right? We can see the agendas. When you read into it, we can say, oh, wow, 30 years from now, people will not even touch your cash. We don't know where that dollar been. No, we only taking digital funds because that cash can have COVID. The cash can have seepage of other things that's unknown. It's dirty money. Oh, it seems weird now, but your phone is being unlocked by your face, which is cool. Your phone has been unlocked by your fingerprint, which is cool. Who got that data? Man, I'm telling people all the time. But Jerry Wayne Jones, to tie all of this in, Jerry Wayne Jones, yes, I can see what my Cowboys family is getting at because the Cowboys are innovative. They are the people that have all of this marketing situation. How can this Zoom action work for all of the other 30 teams, 31 other teams? Oh, Jerry Jones is putting it on display. It's possible. Why this draft is so important? It's possible for everybody to learn to accept that the virtual reality is here. Oh, we can look at these players and have evaluations. Johnny on the spot. We can have 4K cameras shooting at this projector and we can see where the Cowboys are going to pick at or where the Browns are going to pick at or where the Eagles are going to pick at now because of the virtual reality of the world. Everything is virtual because Jerry Jones is the guinea pig. He's going to sell it. Oh, it was Jerry Jones who said, hey, I think that we need salary caps. It is what it is. Yes, indeed, man. What's good with y'all, man? That's deep for him, Eric Lee. Yes. Shout out to you, man. The government wants to track us, also help solve crime being chipped. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Networks and communications is always an important thing. Networks and communication is always an important thing. Over a virus, your body can fight. Yeah, vitamin D, get your body immune up. This is from James Soros. Yeah, yes. That's why I'm outside now. Get you a daily dosage of vitamin D. Take your shirt off if you can, if you don't have peeping neighbors. Get that vitamin D because what that does, it helps absorb most of those those vitamins and minerals that you take in from your natural foods. You need to have things processed out. So yes, get your vitamin D, but still stay away from folks for right now because I don't want you guys to be falling out over here, right? Because you got the cold or what have you, but you want your immune system to be ready to fight. Yes, the tale of two stories, man. That's what it is. Everybody knows that you don't pay a running back, but the Cowboys and the Rams and the Jets. Yeah. I think that this is a copycat league, and the craziest thing, think about this, and I'm glad you mentioned that. Now, everybody knows that you don't pay the running back, but the Cowboys, the Rams, and the Jets did. Think about this. Let this sink into your mental, Cowboy Nation. I know the other stuff is still processing what I just said earlier, but let this sink in. Think about this. If Ezekiel Elliott were to not held out last year, and he go through the natural processes of his contract, his rookie's contract, because he has still been on his rookie's contract or what have you. This would have been the prominent year to hell out or what have you, because he had one more year or what have you. I think the Cowboys would have moved on from him. Ezekiel Elliott agents need extra money because they held out and they got paid before their time. And I love Ezekiel Elliott. I think that he's a dog. I think that he can bring a lot to the table. But the Jets, the LA Rams are in shambles now, or pretty much the LA Rams. They got rid of Todd Gurley, who there everybody was comparing Ezekiel Elliott to Todd Gurley. I do know that you can say that tendonitis is a major factor of that, but there's nobody in this blue earth or green earth, however you want to look at it, would have paid Ezekiel Elliott after the LA Rams them paid Todd Gurley and let him go. They would have looked at it and said, you know what? Although your numbers are better than Todd Gurley, collectively speaking, but we just can't sink our teeth in this particular contract. So shout out to Ezekiel Elliott's camp for going through the process a year early and getting paid that $90 million contract a year early and sitting back now and watching everybody else shaking their own filth. You see, that's crazy. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to his organization, man, for his counsel of mind. You know, Zeke still got it. Yeah, he look, my thing is with Ezekiel, the path of the righteous man is to be set on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil man. Shout out to Ezekiel. He always started off slow. He always look at his first. Don't look at the entire years that he played with the Dallas Cowboys, but look at the first 3 games of all of his games that he ever played with in the Dallas Cowboys. Let me know what numbers you come up with. You're gonna come up with average or below average at best for his first 3 games, collectively speaking, in the NFL. If you do 2016, 17, of course, you know what happened, 18, 19. If you look at all of his first 3 games, it always started off like that. It always started off slow. And now, when you add in the fact that he was on Cabo Beach, you know, and not getting the physical contact, not being out there picking up and learning what the other people are doing in a certain situation, and also having a rookie offensive coordinator, of course he's going to look sluggish and slow. So it was a matter of circumstances, the tale of 2 stories. That look, this titling goes for multiple situations. I just couldn't put multiple people on. I just should have put Jerry Jones at the title, you know, instead of putting Randy Gregory and Alden Smith. But the tale of 2 stories is just that. Yeah, it's just that. Chris, what's good with you? You gotta pay. Yes, you gotta pay. You gotta pay. You gotta pay, fam. You gotta pay. Who else we have here? But that's just the reality of it. Now we will see how Ezekiel Elliott will show up and show out this year when the NFL plays this year. I know a lot of people have their reservations on that, but I think the NFL will still start. I think the NFL still will be ready. Still get ready for the NFL, baby. Still get ready. Sin City in the house. What's good with you? Sin City Cowboy. Both of the backs are going to split, so he'll be fresher. This is Josiah. Really appreciate you. Pulp Fiction. Yes, indeed. That's one of the favorite movies of all time. Zeke is a very, very, very smart man. Yes, get that paper, count that paper, collect those papers. Ezekiel Elliott been dealing with contracts probably his entire life. Henry Ruggs or CeeDee Lamb. And this is from G2 Wavy. Here's the thing. I like CeeDee Lamb's build. I like CeeDee Lamb's catch after, run after catch. So that means yak. I think for this team, don't crucify me, Cowboy Nation. I think that CeeDee Lamb would be better for year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, if you get a second contract, whatever, you know, since he's going to be a rookie. I think that he will be better in those terms. But for, as old folks say, immediately access, like first day, who will be better? Henry Ruggs. It make my voice go away. Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs will be better day 1. Because think about it. You won't ask him to do a lot of things. You'll end around. You would ask him to do all what you have Tavion. I call him Tavion because that's what Jerry called him. He would do all what Tavon Austin you wanted him to do, but better. And trust me, I know he have yet to play it down in the NFL, but just look at it from these aspects. The end around, he can do that. You won't have him in multiple sets right now. You will just bring him in. Hey, run the 9, baby. You know those first few plays that they had Randy Moss to do. You know, oh, good old Randy Moss. It's hard to have those guys that's going to be inside the box. They're going to have to respect that 4.2. What he ran, a 4.27, 4.2. What was his time? What was Ruggs' time? Y'all put it down in the comment box. Please help a brother out. But I think that you could just send him on vertical routes, and you'll just say, okay, my underneath guy will be, so a 4.27. So you just send him on some goals or what have you, and then your guy that's going to be isolated, of course, will be Gallup, of course, would be Jarwins. So that's why a Ruggs would be a better fit for year 1, year 2. But for the long and jeopardy, you would go with, dare I say, a CD Lamb. So how big is this window? You know, so I would go with the Ruggs, believe it or not. I know I'll get crucified with that, but that's just how it goes, because I can only imagine how the defensive coordinator, you know that when you look at Ezekiel, he counts for 8. Anybody want to debate on that? He counts for 8. Oh, Lord, how do Ezekiel Elliott count for 8 people? You got 11 on the field, baby. He counts for 8 and 9. 8 and 9. This is Ezekiel Elliott, 8 and 9. Because everybody, mama, uncle, cousin knows that we heard about Darius Slay. Say, hey, I don't want to attack him out there on the edge by myself. I don't want to hit Ezekiel Elliott. I'm looking the other way. I don't want to hit that big old head. He dropped that head down on me. I don't want to look at that action. So I don't want to see him by myself on the edge. Oh, if you think Darius Slay is saying that, don't you know that other cornerbacks are putting that in their mind too? So he counts for 8. How many people do Amari Cooper counts for? You 2? Okay. What's 8 plus 2? That's 10, right? You got one person that's isolated. That's the free safety. That's how crazy this thing is. That's how crazy this thing is. Most teams say if we stop the run, we can win the game, regardless of, even though it is a pass happy league. You stop the run and you make teams one-dimensional. You want teams to pass, believe it or not. You want teams to pass, believe it or not. I'm going to say it one more time. You want teams to pass, believe it or not. So stop the run, shut down the run, and you can win the game. Oh, Law, do you have any reverence to that? Do you have any facts for the nation for that? Yes, I do. Look at the Super Bowl. Look at the Super Bowl. I'm going to repeat. Look at the Super Bowl. I'm going to repeat. Look at the Super Bowl. Look at the Super Bowl. Oh, the Chiefs passed all over the field. No, look at the Super Bowl. When you look back at the Super Bowl, you will see that the Chiefs were able to run. The 49ers was not able to stop the run, collectively speaking. If they shut down the run and forced Pat Mahomes to pass, because he wasn't hitting all of his targets like he's supposed to in that game. But if you shut down the run and make them one-dimensional, have them to be antsy, have them to be out of pace, not being on the time. That's why I say the 40-burger situation don't win, because you got to have a well-balanced team, and you got to be able to have some type of defensive presence. They were not able to shut down the run. That's why the 49ers don't have 6 Super Bowl rings now, you see, because they were not able to shut down the run. Let me know where I lied at, huh? Y'all let me know. I'm going to read some of your comments, man. Let me see what we got. Yes. Won't need to address Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper for the next 2 or 3 years. Yes. Pollard is his backup. Yes, you're right. That's crazy not bringing Dez back. Boys got to be, yeah. We'll see about that, Josiah. You're not lying. This is Q. You're not lying. Yeah, baby. I got to tell you guys that, You got to shut down the run. And that's what most defensive coordinators look at it. We stop the run. We force them to pass. We win this game. We make them one-dimensional. We want them to pass the ball 45, 50 times a game. Yes. Rue, what's good with you, man? Shout out to you, man. He says, Law looking cool over there. If Beast Mode run that touchdown in the Super Bowl, yeah, this is my guy, Ready Red. Yeah, all they had to do is shut that thing down and just run it in. Just run it. Beast Mode, do what got you there. All he had to do was just give the ball to him 3 times. They would have won the Super Bowl. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Dez or Flash Gordon. We'll see. We'll see. We should set up plays, having Zeke and Pollard in the field at the same time. So Sheila, you talking about doing this right quick. 20 personnel, so 21 looks, okay. I think we'll get more of that. I think, ooh, I'm just closing my eyes. With these shades on, baby. With the shades on. Closing my eyes. Yeah, these shades block out the UV. You know, can't have UV all on the eyes. You know, polarized lens. You know, got to protect your eyes. Got to be able to see them. But I'm closing my eyes. And I'm thinking that pre-snap read, depending on what's out there and what we see, because people fail to realize, newsflash, Ezekiel Elliott, he's nobody to sneeze at as it relates to blocking. Ezekiel Elliott can give you some fullback action. I'm not saying he's a fullback, but he can give you some fullback action as it relates to lead blocking and blocking, right? But how crazy would this be like this? A clap of your hand or a snap of your finger, you lined up at 20 personnel, and then all of a sudden it switches to 10 personnel. Oh, wow. How can you do that? Do you have the personnel to do that? Yes. Yes. It is flippable. Oh, how's it flippable or reversible in a sense? Because you can give a certain look out there, and I'm quite sure that Mike McCarthy is going to do it, and I'm quite sure that Kelly Moore will do it or what have you, is that these two running backs can catch the ball. They got both soft hands, both soft hands. If you think I'm lying, look back at that Jets game. Back shoulder fade, Ezekiel Elliott running deep down like on a wheel route, catching the ball down the field. He was PI'd or what have you. But Ezekiel Elliott, or you look at the previous year against the Detroit Lions, the brother can catch, he could run some deep vertical concept routes and some deep digs, and he could run your bang eight. He can do all of those routes, right? So at the snap of your finger, you can actually have Ezekiel Elliott give you two-back pro style look or whatever it may be, I formation, double running back set or what have you, 20 personnel, and then they can audible out of it, slide Tony Pollard TP inside the slot or what have you, or move him out wide and still have Ezekiel Elliott out there and give them the same look, but this time keep Tony Pollard in the backfield and slide, dare I say, Ezekiel Elliott on the outside. That would cause all types of craziness for the defensive team. The Mike gonna be looking at it like, oh, switch. I was shooting up the A gap, but now they moving Ezekiel Elliott on the wing. What I should do now, coach? Timeout. Make them burn all of those good old timeouts, man. Boy, that'd be nice. I think we're going to do some of it, you know. It's like, I think we're going to figure out a way to do it, right? Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Let me know if you guys feeling the same thing that I'm talking about. Yeah. The tailgate edition. You're tuning in to the Law Nation tailgate edition. Really appreciate you all, man. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I don't know, right? I see how McCarthy utilized his team. This is Q. I think he's going to utilize them. I think that I think it was NFL Network came out earlier this week or last week or what have you. I think it was it Jones? What's his name? What was his name? Jones used to play for the Packers. Is it James Jones or something like that? Got that JJ name or something like that? He was talking about that the Green Bay Packers went 14-2, something like that, 13-3 when they ran the ball with Eddie Lacy. Is it James Jones? Y'all check that out, man. Y'all check out what he had to say about this particular team. They was debating. You know, it wasn't Dante Jones. I think it was James Jones or Jones James or whatever his name is. I don't know if his last name is James or his first name is Jones. Well, I don't know. James Jones. Cheeseburger Lacey. Cheeseburger Eddie. Look, he said that they started to run the ball so much that he was like, man, I'm tired of this team running. We need to go into pass formation. He said that from his mouth to our ears, he was saying that Mike McCarthy never had an Ezekiel Elliott. Mike McCarthy never had pretty much a Tony Pollard as well. So I'm looking at it like this. We can't put Mike McCarthy in a bubble or a box and say, well, he's not a running coach. He don't know how to run. He don't know how to call up running formations. I think that this team will still be the focal point, will be Tony Pollard, well, Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. The running game is Jameis Olawale, believe it or not. I think that those three will get more production as it relates to West Coast offense. Some of the older cats out here, man, they watch football in the 80s and the early 90s. I want you guys to look up Roger Craig. I ain't gonna say the name of the team he played for, but I want you guys to Google Roger Craig and see if you can find some highlights of that and see what we can do, you know, about how we can utilize Ezekiel Elliott in the West Coast offense. Oh, okay, this is from Ruglock. YouTube said that they will only send notification for 3 videos a day. That's what you read. So that's why a lot of people not getting notification. I was wondering. So I can only get, so people got notification for this video, and people will get notification for I'm gonna do a Meek Robinson video. So I'm doing this video now, and then I do a Meek Robertson video, and then I'll probably do a late nightcap video, if that's cool with you all, you know. Yeah, Tecmo Bowl Roger Craig. Y'all y'all know about good old Roger Craig. Uh-huh. Yeah, let me see what you said over here. G2 Wavy says, didn't Zeke playing a West Coast offense at Ohio State? I would have to look at Ohio State's offense or what have you. But I would take a real good look at Ohio State's offense. But, you know, I'll see how they ran their particular offense. Craig plus Rice, yes, Jim Law, shout out to you. You see, a lot of people know Roger Craig, you know. Yes, read my formation ideal above. Zach, let me see if I can find your comment, man. I'm going to stroll all the way up, Zach. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Zach, what you talking about? I can't reach your formation. The formation for the nation, Zach. I'm looking for it. Repost it, Zach. I didn't get it, man. Just repost it, man. Copy, paste it, and repost it back in there. And I'll read your formation ideal. You know, I always love ideas about that. You know, if y'all got a weird formation, let me know. That's when Madden used to be on cover himself. Yeah, Jerry Rice and that stuff. Yeah, Sheila, y'all still hate Merton Hanks' neck. Merton Hanks, Richardson, Texas on, right? Back in 98. Yeah. Shout out to Merton Hanks, man. I don't know what's going on with Snacks. I don't know if anybody... Look, the thing is with Snacks, he may not get picked up until after the draft, believe it or not. Until after the draft. He may be one of those guys that they look at after the draft. Come on, nation. I got about 10 more minutes. I'm trying to do this thing for an hour straight, baby. I used to wake up every morning before school playing Madden 1998 graphics. It was bad back then. Yeah, it was cold-blooded. But I was a Tecmo Bowl guy. And the 2 teams I played with in Tecmo Bowl was the Cowboys, of course, and I played with the Miami Dolphins for the AFC team. The NFC team was the Cowboys. I played with them all the time. We all old school. Cowboys got 5 wide. Who's on the field? 5 wide. Who's on the field? Five wide. I don't like five wide formations though. I'm more of a four wide guy. But since you're saying that, five wide, we know the three. We know that you're gonna have Amari Cooper. You're gonna have a Michael Gallup. You're gonna have who else still on his team? I think Cedric Wilson. Check out his IG page. He's back moving around again. Um, I'm gonna read this right quick. Zach, empty back formation. Zeke out wide, left. Cooper inside. Gallup outside wide out. Pollard inside. Blake Bell lines up on the right, and then to block to create strong side on that particular side. Zach, that's not bad at all. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the five wide situation. I don't think we even got five wide receivers. John Vay Johnson, you have Cedric Wilson, you will have a Henry Ruggs, right? You have a Jalen Rager, right? Or you have a Chase Claypool. My goodness, look, that's difficult, man. You got me boxed into the corner, man, like when Floyd Mayweather was trying to say epidemic, I can't think of it. Lance Lenore, he's gone, right? Alden Smith is money wasted. We will see. Because guess what? Who this is right here? This is from Kumo 1971. 1971. Here's the thing. None of his money is guaranteed. They can cut this brother tomorrow, and we won't lose a dime. Matter of fact, they would have made more money from him opposed to being able to pay him because they made a lot of money probably marketing and interviewing and clicks on their website. They probably, and trust me, if the Cowboys smart with it, they'll wait till his jersey come out and everything. They can make revenue from his jersey sales and still cut him, and he won't make the money. None of that money is guaranteed, and they make all of the money. They give him a percentage of the money. But that's how crazy how money works. Remember this, if you guys don't know anything else or learn anything else from me, and you say, well, Lord, lie, money is only good when it's circulated. So if you don't have your money being circulated, your money is no good, baby. That's the reality of it. You have no money if your money is not being circulated. I don't care if you're sitting on 500,000 in your bank account. If you ain't got that thing circulated, you ain't making no money, baby. Make your money make itself, man. Let your money work for you. You put that money in circulation for the nation, baby. So the Cowboys know how to circulate their money, and they know how to circulate these newses and things like that. Michael Smith probably went on in the free agency. I don't know if he's still here. Somebody we have to take a real good look at. Yeah, he said with the Players Club. Shout out to Players Club, man. G Life, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. What's up, G Life? He says, don't Jerry Wayne get the money from the concession stands? He probably do. Jerry Wayne Jones getting a lot of pocket though, man. He get a lot of money. 10K, what's good? Shout out to you, man. It was 10K birthday a couple days ago, man. Venturing into the manhood there. I think, let me know if I'm right, though, 10K. Let me know if I'm right. I hope I'm right. It's your birthday a couple of days ago. My thing is, how would the hybrid defense work? My thing is, the hybrid defense, yeah, appreciate you, 10K. Yeah, you said, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So y'all say happy birthday to 10K, man. Hybrid defenses, the Patriots used the hybrid defense for many of years. They didn't let a person's or a certain player skill set derail their team. They look at it like, okay, we're going to take the best player available. We're going to take the best player for our scheme fit too. Or we're going to take a best player that can adjust to our scheme fit. That's what I meant to say. So if he's primarily a 3-4 guy and our team is primarily a 4-3, we don't care. We're going to pick him up anyway because we look at it like this. If the person can ball, he can ball. And I hate to use the Patriots as a reference point, but I do like the mighty Bill Belichick because of his defensive mind. I don't like his offensive prowess, but I do like his defensive mind. And I love defense more so than anything as relates to football. I love Bill Parcells' defenses too. I love the way he crafted the defense or pretty much put up the X's and O's on the defense and had a certain requirement for the defense. Yeah, I can't believe Jason Witten went to the Raiders as well. Mike Nolan runs both. So, yeah, that's cool. Mike Nolan does run both the hybrid defense, whether it relates to the 4-3 or the 3-4. But I think that they lean him and Tom Sula are best or better at 3-4s. The big tuna, baby, yes. I hope we get C.J. Henderson. This is from my guy, Big C. Big C, I hope we do, man. But we'll figure that out, too. We'll figure this out, man. Hey, 4 more minutes. Y'all put down where y'all are from, man. Y'all put down where y'all from, man. Check out my gate, man. You know, my gate looking good over there, huh? Yeah, yeah. Got the grass to finally grow around the backside. That was hard for me to get that grass to stick there, but it's pretty good. Carrollton, what's good with you, Texas? Shout out to y'all. M.O. in the house, what's good with you? Yes, Dallas, Texas. Charlotte, yes, what I'm talking about. Rico. Yes. Yeah, Rico, well, they did Rico wrong. Paris, Texas, what's good? Yeah, Locke said, yeah, it's a privacy fence, man. You know, Joker got a scale. He got to scale real high to get over my fence. He got to scale real high. He got to be Jacques Cousteau around it. He got to be able to do some major, mighty jumping to get over my fence. To give you information, let me walk up on it. And look at that. You know the fence big when you got to zoom all the way up. Look at that. Yeah, you got to be Shaq around this drove. You got to be Shaq. Got to have that Shaq type of height. Yeah. Peace out, man. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the nation. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this content. And if you got Facebook groups, man, share it into those groups. If you on Twitter, share it all around on Twitter. That's the best thing you guys can do for the nation. Thank those who donated. Thank those who wanted to donate but couldn't donate. Kind of like a church service. Thank those who wanted to give but they couldn't give. But thank those who shared. Hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram. Inbox me. I get with you guys that way. If you want to shoot me a private message, I'll be able to correspond that way. Help grow the nation and drop the people's elbow on it. You know, that like button. And then right beside the like button is the craziest thing of all. There's a notification bell. From my guys, this was in this chat box earlier. They said you only get 3 notifications from law a day, but still hit the notification bell. Join the notification squad, Cowboy Nation. Let's go, Cowboys. Let's go get this Super Bowl. Let's go get these victories. Let's go win one day at a time, one movement at a time. Let's win each battle, even if it's with ourselves. Wash our hands. Read books, man. Just continue to read. Start making your necessary investments, whether it be in your health, whether it be in, you know, your family, your loved ones. Make the necessary investments. Teach somebody something, you know, whether it be something small. To teach somebody something. Teach somebody something. That's the best thing you can do to the world. Because when you teach somebody something, 10 years from now, 40 years from now, 50 years from now, they can continue to take that knowledge that you put inside of them and they can spread it out. And then you can be like, man, oh man, I made a footprint on this earth. That's what it's about. Oh man, making a donation. Well, here's the $5. Man, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. This is from Fright. He said, here's the $5. Not that you need it. Oh my goodness, man. You know how it goes, man. Every donation it grows. It helps put back to the production. It also, if you think about it, Cowboy Nation, when we go out to Oxnard, this is all sponsored by you all. And then it helps the my better half to leave me alone when I asked her about, hey, baby, I need some of this cash action to go here, you know. But I really appreciate you all, man, so much, man. Like I said, share this content, let that friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody, man. Salute. I would have my jamming out music right now, but I can't, right? Yes. Fight. Yeah, continue to fight. Digital vaccination coming soon. Brought to you by Bill Gates and company, right?